Hello and welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. Hi, you guys. It's the last Monday of November. Everybody, we're heading into the holidays.
Believe it.
I know.
So depressed.
No, you should be happy.
No.
You are not that grumpy guy anymore.
I am the Grinch that stole Christmas.
You like Christmas.
I used to.
But
I do
this
like.
is not a good week for you.
No, but I do. I am
sorry.
getting better at liking Christmas.
Is it because of your mom? Is it because it's the holidays and this is the time of
Yeah.
the year she passed? My dad died on December 16th.
Yeah.
So I didn't enjoy Christmas for the longest time.
I just started enjoying it again last year.
I understand. And it's only been 3 years for you, right?
4. Yeah.
What's the exact date?
December 1st.
Oh, Thursday. Oh, we'll dedicate the show to her.
We will.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do that. And we'll try not to be too naughty because, well, she would laugh maybe, but she'd also
Probably.
scold you.
Probably. There's probably a myriad of things.
Oh my gosh. Well, we have a couple of things to go over before we actually start talking. First of all, we have a very famous Hollywood makeup artist on tonight.
Yes, I'm very excited. David DeLeon.
And he's going to tell us about making up the rich and famous for
He's
movies and
worked
TV.
on Grace and Frankie, all tons of
I need
movies.
to ask him questions about older skin then.
Because of your old skin.
And because he worked with Grace and Frankie, and I'm sure, we
Yes.
have our challenges, older skin.
Well, yes. I mean, I would liken your skin to an 85-year-old
Thank
Jane
you.
Fonda. Yes.
Oh, is she 85?
I think she's
No,
85.
she's not.
I think she is. I'll look it up right now.
Is she on the show or
There's
is
lots
it?
of people waving.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh my
sorry,
gosh, you're
wavers.
asleep at the
I'm
switch.
waving at people on Instagram, trying to talk to
Good
people on YouTube.
grief.
Oh my God.
You are really doing double duty.
Okay, so we have a new logo coming out this month. We also have a new catchphrase. Thank you so much, everybody, for your submissions. We loved every single one of them. We just have been like suffering. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to pick? We're going to make an
85.
announcement. She's 85?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. She looks great.
I know.
We're going to make an announcement on Thursday, December 1st. So
We are, so
we'll tell
everybody-
you who gets the dinner out with the three of us at a nice restaurant.
I bet everybody's white knuckling it.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. But again, thank you so much if you pitched us an idea. That was really great because we appreciated every single one.
We did.
We have our first meet and mingle coming up, or we're bringing it back January 26th. But in order to come, you need to be a subscriber on Instagram. It's super easy. Just go to our page. On there, it says subscriptions. We're going to have other things that are for subscribers only. As a matter of fact, our Instagram lives are going to be for subscribers only. But the subscription is $4.99 a month. So it's very reasonable.
Very.
And you'll get some fun stuff with that. So we're not going to do the Patreon thing like we used to have. We're going to do it just strictly on Instagram. So it'll be great. And we're going to have fun. We already know the location. I bought something today for our meet and mingle and for our prizes that we give away at the meet and mingle.
Oh my God.
I bought two things. I
Did
was
you?
in Mexico today.
Oh boy.
Yes. And I had to buy my mom a Christmas present because she wanted something specifically from Mexico. So I had to go down there and get it for her.
A sombrero.
No, she wanted a turtle planter.
Oh, that's cute.
There's these cute like ceramic turtle planters that they have down there that she just loved. She needs it for the front yard. She didn't want the turtle stepstones that I love so much. And then we got a couple suns, those big giant hanging suns. Those are cool. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Oh, I have presents for you guys, but not yet. I got you guys presents, but they're not done yet.
You did?
Yeah.
Are they from Mexico?
Yes.
Are they baking in the oven?
No. They are just not finished yet. They'll be finished by next week.
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited.
Yeah, you'll have them next week.
Is this a DIY project?
Thankfully, no.
Oh.
It's done by a professional.
Oh.
But I did buy the first part in Mexico for a very great price.
The first part?
Yes. There are two parts of this.
Oh, boy.
But the two parts become one, and you each get the one.
Oh.
Does that make any sense at all?
No.
Okay.
I'm totally
Never
in the
mind.
dark.
The more I talk, the more I'm gonna
Well,
spoil
now
it.
Brian and I are just completely confused.
Then just don't think about it.
I'm not
You'll
going
get
to.
both get a little present, and it'll be super fun.
I'm going to respond to you how I respond in text. Okay.
Oh,
Love it.
don't
Exclamation point.
even get. That is actually great.
There's no variety though. It's just love it.
Love it or okay
Love it.
or K. He usually doesn't use exclamation points even.
Let me fact check this.
That was because I was excited.
Yeah, because I was showing them different logos, and I have been texting him all weekend long with these different logos, and there were a couple that he liked, and he's like, "Okay!" exclamation point, or "Love it!" exclamation point. That's like the most interaction I've gotten from him.
I mean, Eric's last texts are okay. I like it. Okay. Me too.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
Really cool.
You know why?
OMG.
He only texts with one finger. He doesn't use both.
I don't.
He uses one finger, so it's easier for him to do that. Oh my God. You are so cute. You're so cute.
Oh, thanks, Mommy.
All right. Before we get into our host chat, let's talk about the wonderful, the awesome, our super great friend. His name is
Yes.
Jay Wertzler. He's with Capital Growth Inc. And I want you to think about this. Retirement. Now, Bryan, you're probably not even thinking about retirement right now, are you?
I
Do
am.
you? You do? Well, knowing you, you probably do.
I've had an IRA for 4 years.
Oh my God, he's like a 50-year-old. You gave birth to a 50-year-old.
I did give birth to a 50-year-old.
It just seems smart to plan ahead. So,
It sure does, Bryan, but don't ever let that go.
Yeah.
And when it's time for you to think about, do I have enough money to live on for the rest of my years? Can I retire at 40? Can I retire at 45? Talk to Jay, because he will let you know what you have, what he can put your money into to make you more money, so you'll have enough money for your retirement to live the rest of your life happily ever after. That's what he's there for. He has so many clients. He's been doing it for 35 years, so he knows his stuff.
He might just have to live with us.
Jay, he
No,
can manage. Well,
Brian.
Brian? Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to. No, don't ruin his
you want
young
me,
life.
You want me to support you guys on my
Please?
IRA?
Yes, please.
Well, Laura's going to need a lot of help because she's going to probably have bed sores because she's never going to get out of bed.
Let me just put it this way. Through a series of unfortunate events, I don't have an IRA or a 401k. All of that is gone. I used to have a big one. Now it's gone.
I don't have gummy bears.
But
in the
don't cry
budget
for me.
my IRA.
No, it's different stuff that we needed it for. And maybe there were a couple of times we shouldn't have used it, but we did anyway. And there's that.
There's that.
But Jay would not do that to you. He would tell you, don't touch it, or put it here and I'll put it there and we'll grow some money together. That's why it's called Capital Growth Inc.
That's right.
It's going to grow your money. So what's the website?
CapitalGrowthInc.com.
Okay. And his
We
phone
love
number,
Jay.
we do love Jay. He's a
His
great
phone
guy.
number is 858-552-6960.
Why are you talking like that?
Because I thought I'd be sexy with money.
Yeah, sexy. Jay's pretty sexy.
I think we should pimp Erik out for like voice acting or voiceover work.
He could do it.
Totally could do it.
Like for what?
Should I?
I don't know. What would that be for? What ad would that be for?
Really anything. Say like Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide is on your side.
See, that sounds perverted to me.
Yeah, it's a little too sexy.
Say Capital Growth Inc.
Capital Growth Inc.
That was happier and more upbeat. I like that. It wasn't as perverted. So thank
Say
you.
it like imagine that you're Morgan Freeman and then say it.
Capital Growth Inc.
Okay, I'll take that. I liked it.
Did you like that?
I did. I'm sure he liked it too.
Did you almost slide out of your underwear?
I did.
Okay.
He's located in the building, the Aventine, right off the 5. So it's super easy to get to. We love Jay. Capital Growth right here. Woo, woo.
Thank you, Jay.
All right. Now it's time for my host chat before our guest comes on. Oh, I should tell you guys that are live streaming on Instagram that we're going to have to pop off of Instagram because we need to call. We're going to have this guy, David, on the phone, the Hollywood makeup artist. So just hop on over to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Laura Kane After Dark too, and we're live on there as well. So, and you can comment on there too.
Hop on there so we can
Hop
see
on
you.
there, baby. Okay, so we still have a couple minutes before he comes on.
Ready? Hop on there, baby. Yeah, baby.
It doesn't sound sexy to me. It
What?
sounds a little perverted. That's
Does
all.
it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
you like that?
I wouldn't hire this voiceover.
No.
Great, thanks.
See, that was good. Your normal voice is good.
Go back to Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
So,
Morgan Freeman.
my host chat.
Yes.
Do you ever buy Groupons?
No.
Why not? Do you ever think to?
No.
You know, you can get a lot of services for very cheap.
a little young for Groupon. That's an old person.
What are you? Is it? I didn't know that. Why is
need to know,
it?
lady.
You can get, for example, if you were a girl, you could get spray tans and nails and like hair
Oh, I'm
and all
sold.
these
All right,
things.
let me sign up.
Well, you could get like gym memberships and massages. Lots of massages on there. Chiropractic. What do you call the thing where you stick the needles in your face and your body?
Botox?
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture. They have everything on Groupon. So I have been buying Groupon for, I don't know, the last 2 years, and I've met some really cool people through Groupon. Now, I'm going to talk about this one guy I met.
Wait, you've met people through Groupon?
Yeah, well, I've met them through their services, meaning like I got a fake tan. I got a spray-on tan from this girl, and we became kind of friends. This is a little while ago. But you just meet cool people, including this guy I'm going to talk about right now. His name is Michael. I hope it's Michael. Is it Michael? Oh, my God.
Sounds like a great friend.
I just met him. No, I just met him, but he doesn't know I'm going to talk about him. He's with Millennial Nails, okay? He is a retired, straight, white man who's probably my age to maybe 65.
This is a lot of context.
Now this is kind of, it's just different and I love it. So he has long fingernails that he practices on his own and they're really beautiful. And he, again, a straight, white, married man who for his second career decided, I'm going to go to beauty school and learn how to do nails. And now he has his own little place. And I found him on Groupon. I'm like, I've never had a man your age or even a white guy doing my nails before. And you do them so well. And I'm going to give you a shout out because I think it's so cool that you decided to hop off of retirement. He just got bored, wanted to go back to school to do only nails. Isn't that weird and cool at the same time?
It's an interesting career choice.
Isn't it? And he just was the sweetest guy. So here's my shout out to hopefully Michael.
Hopefully. Fingers
Millennial
crossed.
Nails. I can't check my phone. But I met him once, but I'm going back. He's going to give me a set of fake nails so he can practice. He wants to practice. I'm like, you can practice on my hands.
If you get his name right, maybe he will. But
I think it's Michael. But it's Millennial Nails. I know that for sure.
Yeah, shout out to straight white Michael.
there we go.
He is so cool. I loved him.
Question
I loved
mark.
talking to him. He was so great. I know. Question mark Michael.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with names, and
He,
that's
might,
a
he
bad
might give
excuse.
you some really effed up nails next time.
Oh my gosh. No, he won't. He's too sweet.
Well, what's like the name of his business though?
Millennial Nails.
Oh, okay.
And it's located on Park Boulevard. And you can find him on Groupon. He has a pretty sweet Groupon right now. A waterless pedicure for, I think it's 30 or 25.
Wow, that is a good deal.
I know.
I have no clue.
Oh,
I don't
it
either.
is. It is. And it's a gel one too. And those gels cost a lot more than regular. You're looking at me like I am from outer space right now. You don't even get me right now, do you?
I don't.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Because you're not speaking my language.
I know.
We cannot relate to this.
You
I
don't
cannot.
get manicures and pedicures?
I do not.
What?
I do my own.
Why not? Have you ever?
No.
You've never tried a pedicure?
No.
Why not?
Just never have.
Would you be up for it?
Sure.
Okay. So if I got you a Groupon to Millennial Nails, would you go and see my friend?
Sure. Your friend, maybe Michael?
Maybe Michael.
Straight white Michael.
Straight white Michael.
Well, hey, is straight white Michael here?
He says he practices on his wife's nails, and then he has his own long fingernails that he does. I go, do people stop you in the grocery store or whatever and say and comment on your nails? Because it's just different to see a man with long, glorious nails. And he's like, yeah, all the time, but it's always positive.
How long is long?
Like this long, like maybe a
Like
half
a French
inch.
tip?
Yes, but they're natural. He hasn't painted them.
Oh,
They're just like glossy.
interesting.
There he is, Millennium Nails. Sorry. Hello, Millennium Nails San Diego. Is your name?
Hi.
I forgot. Is it Michael? I'm so bad. You were such a great guy, and I wanted to give you. I even got his business wrong. Damn it. I suck so
Oh,
bad.
wow. Do you want to try that again, Kane?
Millennium Nails. You can find them on Groupon. He'll give you a great price. Thank you. I think
Thanks,
you are
Millennium
great.
Nails.
Yes. Thank you for popping on and watching us. Why am I keep saying popping on? I don't know. But
I may need to go get a buff and a shine.
that would be, he'll do you good. Will do you up good. I promise.
Sounds groovy.
Okay. So that's my host chat.
Excellent.
I mean, I've got a lot of other crap going on, but I'm not going to bore you with my roommate situation.
I'm going to do mine really quick before we call David.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We got to call him soon.
I learned over the Thanksgiving holiday the glories of it's called psyllium husk.
Okay.
You mix it up into water, but you have to drink it right away.
What is it?
It's
Is it a seed? Is it a
it's
like
like
a
a
wheat or
it's like a
something?
weed or something. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do a whole lot of research. I just kind of dove into it blind. Let me just tell you.
What does it do?
Well, you poop once every 14 days.
Like twice a week
God,
or 3 times.
you have no idea the glorious.
You already poop like 8 times
Oh,
a day. Why do you
I'm
need this?
telling you.
Why did you need this?
Because I was having it was rabbit pellets.
You needed a good one.
Let me tell you, I was singing to the heavens.
Where do you get this stuff?
Get it online? I got mine. I immediately ordered it on
Is it
Amazon.
in powder form?
Yeah,
And you mix it with water.
water.
And it's supposed to make you poop.
Oh my God, it was glorious. Glorious, I'm telling you.
This sounds like something you got from like a shaman or something.
No, it was
Psyllium?
psyllium husk.
Okay.
I will spell it for you. It's PSYLLIUM husk. You can get it on Amazon. It is glorious.
How long did it take to work?
Oh, within
See,
an hour.
Nothing works for me. I've tried Metamucil. I've tried all the different things you put in water and drink, and nothing.
It's organic. It is the one that I got. I'll tell you, it was not expensive, and it was something.
By the way, I saw on Netflix, I forgot to tell you guys, the best show. And it's
What?
been around for 3 seasons, but I just saw the 3rd season. Dead to Me.
Oh, isn't it great?
I cried
I love
like a
Christina
baby.
Christina Applegate.
Did you see the end?
I haven't seen the end yet.
Oh my God, I wanted to die.
So this is called Herbal Secrets USDA certified organic psyllium husk.
$20.
16 ounces for $19.96 on Amazon Prime. And it is worth every single penny.
See, but anything makes you poop. Anything.
Oh,
So-
not like this. This was, you could have opened my mouth and yelled into me and you would have heard an echo.
God. Oh my God, I need that.
It
you know
was
what?
great.
Have you ever seen that ad for that stuff that you can buy that makes you poop out like a long giant snake?
What the shit? No.
Oh yeah, it's like you poop out every single thing that's been in your body or that's been like hanging around.
I think that's what this does.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you don't eat enough to have like consistent like and nice bowel movement.
Yeah,
no,
because
it's just
for-
I have a sluggish system. That's
A
what I was
sluggish
told.
colon.
I got a colonoscopy and everything because I was scared. I didn't know why I wasn't going, and they're just like, "Well, we don't see anything wrong up there."
God, I'm sure listeners love.
I'm
this
certainly
conversation.
glad I got
know.
that off my chest before we
Sure they
called
love-
David.
Off your
picturing
chest, more
this.
like out
Poor
your
guy.
ass.
So how do I do the roadcaster?
Oh, we're gonna call David right now.
Yes. So he's going to link me to the roadcaster, and then I want all of you to jump off Instagram.
Oh yeah,
and onto
jump off
YouTube.
Instagram right now and go to YouTube because that way you'll be able to hear our interview. You'll be able to hear him.
Hello.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Hi. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you for coming on the podcast and talking with us. We are very excited to interview you. And this is my phone, by the way. So sorry if you don't recognize it.
I was trying
It's
to.
San Diego, so I had a feeling.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Really
Good.
good. Coming down off the Thanksgiving high.
Did you
No.
just spend it in Los Angeles?
No, actually, I went to Orange County. My family lives there. So,
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
pretty easy trip
So how do
Yeah.
you guys know each other?
via Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You guys met on
Yeah.
Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Have
I
you met
know.
in person?
No, we have not. Considering that we kind of do a lot of the same stuff. Like
Oh,
I've done
wow.
styling and he does makeup, but we haven't. At
Yeah.
least I don't think we
No.
have.
So,
don't think so.
David, you are a makeup artist, correct?
Yeah.
In Hollywood, La La Land.
Yep.
And can you tell us what productions or what shows we can see your work currently?
Grace and Frankie. I just did a few movies with Jane Fonda that are coming out. One called 80 for Brady, with Tom Brady. And
Really?
yeah, Tom Brady, Lily Tomlin, Rita Moreno, Sally Field, and Jane Fonda.
The trailer is hilarious.
That is hysterical already.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's really funny.
So you're on set the whole time then?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like doing that? It's a long day.
It is. I don't do set work as much as I used to, although I did 3 movies last year and the end of a TV show. I also do editorial work and red carpet stuff and all that. So I try to work as little as I can. But
So
I did put in the hours over the years. I did.
Yeah. You do Jane Fonda, I'm assuming.
I do. Yeah.
So what is your makeup tip for older skin to make it look glowy and young?
Because she looks fabulous.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, I'll tell you, but there's a couple things. I want to change the narrative just a little bit as far as older women go.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm in my 50s, so I want to know.
No, but I understand. I know what you're saying. But what I want to say is I would like to give mature women more adjectives than just younger. Thank you. Because I think there are exquisitely beautiful mature women that don't look young. They do look mature, and I think there is a mature beauty. Now, I think we can use adjectives like fresh, beautiful, sexy.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much. There's a whole crayon box of colors in there that younger women seem to enjoy. But once you hit a certain age, it seems like your only option is to look as young as you can. And I just don't think I don't have a problem with it, but I think instead of younger, maybe make someone's skin look healthy.
I love
fresh,
this. Yes,
or
this
dewy,
is great.
Or that's my little soapbox as far as that goes, because I do work with a lot of women that are mature. They're over 50.
Mm-hmm.
In Jane's case, she's 85. Going to be 85. So it's a very. I'm not for or against anything anybody wants to do. My job is to take what's in front of me, the person that's sitting in front of me, and bring out their best. So, but anyways, to answer your question, as we age, our skin loses a little bit of its color. So, the skin lightens, the hair lightens, and the skin can get a little bit thinner, a little bit more delicate. Mm-hmm. So I like to go generally with the least amount of product that you can get away with.
Wow. So instead of more, a little less. Okay.
Exactly. Maybe a little more color, maybe a little bit, instead of dark lipsticks or intense lipsticks, maybe go with a brighter lipstick. Can really brighten up the face. Beautiful blush can really brighten up the face. It's just basic things, as we age. You don't need as much to make an impact, I think,
Okay. Like right now I'm wearing dark lipstick and I forgot to put blush on. I'm like, oh my God, I look like a ghost probably.
Now you can always break the rules. That's the other thing. You can always break the rules. There are women out there that break all the rules, and their confidence carries them through, and they look amazing. So, I don't think you have to live by a set of super rigid rules as far as beauty goes. It should be fun. You
David,
enjoy.
And you bring up a fantastic point. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I was at lunch a couple of weeks ago, And a woman walked in with her husband into the restaurant, and she was probably in her 80s. She was beautiful, but she had so much makeup on. And, her skin had wrinkles. It didn't look like she had a lot of surgery. So it had wrinkles. And you could see the makeup from a mile away because it was just pancaked on, and it had settled into the lines. And so it made her seem much older than she probably even was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people they get into a routine of, a certain way of wearing their makeup or hair or whatever. And there comes a certain time when you have to update things. You just do. Everybody does, So that's.
What do you think about using a primer first before you put on foundation? Is that something that you do? And what do you use?
Now, here's my thing with primers. I have used them, and I've used them on some pretty famous people, and they balled up the makeup.
They
and
do?
I was terrified. Not that they all do that, but I kind of err on the side of a really good skincare.
Okay, like serum or something, or your
serums and like a moisture spray.
Okay,
and, anything to keep moisture in, and like a nice, really rich moisturizer. If your skin is on the drier side,
as a base.
That's what I like.
Okay,
and the makeup goes on nice that way.
I'm sorry, David. Go ahead.
Anything that you put on like that is going to prime your face. It's going to create an even sort of texture and canvas. So, primers work too, but I don't swear by them.
Are there any products that you are comfortable with talking about that you really, really like that work very well for you and your clients?
Let's see. I mean, when you're a makeup artist, and, makeup artist careers, I'm going on almost 40 years here.
Wow, that's awesome.
What I used 40 years ago, that I thought was the best thing in the world. I started before there were cell phones. So,
oh my God.
You do want to sort of, you have to kind of cater to each client. You know what I mean? Like there's no one concealer that works on everybody.
Sure. Sure.
Some people need more coverage. Some people need very little. High end, I love Dior's products.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful. Their concealers are amazing, and their foundations and their eyeshadows are incredible. Drugstore.
Yes,
I use a lot of drugstore stuff too. I love L'Oreal stuff.
Okay.
Their mascaras are amazing. I love. They have a whole line for mature women called Age Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Which their foundations are incredible. They're very, very lightweight, and they have a little coverage, and you don't have to, use a lot of powder or anything. Those are two pretty good ones.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
So, Jane Fonda, you're there on the set with Jane Fonda. Does she talk to you? Do you guys have conversations while you're putting on her makeup, or is she looking at her lines, or is it a little bit of both?
Probably a little bit of both. I mean, we have great. That's one of the perks of working with Jane Fonda is you have amazing conversations.
I'm sure you do.
Everything.
Yeah.
From pop culture to political to everything. She's an amazing lady. She's really fun to talk to.
I bet.
And I've even run lines with her, which is
oh wow, that's
a little
cool.
Intimidating, just to run lines with an Oscar winner. But
she's an icon. Yeah. She's amazing.
My God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who else have you worked with?
I worked with Barbara Streisand for a long time.
Oh.
Her makeup artist for quite a while. I've worked with, oh my God. I'm blanking on all of them now.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah.
I've done a lot of things with her. She's a very dear friend.
Oh.
I did Raquel Welch. I've done Ellen DeGeneres. I've done.
Now, someone like Ellen, she needs makeup obviously for TV. But she doesn't wear a whole lot.
Well, I mean, when I did her show for a season and some other cool stuff with her. I did her up. like, she let me do some real makeup on her. I mean, she was,
Okay.
I think people have a misconception that because she's not as girly,
Right.
that she's not wearing, makeup, but she's definitely wearing makeup.
Well, to highlight those big blue eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Her eyes, I'm telling you, Ellen DeGeneres has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
Wow.
They are aquamarine, clear as like water. They're just incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes.
Can you give me a good tip on an eyebrow pencil? I have blonde hair and I use like a taupe color, but I haven't found something I like really that works great.
I like Benefit.
Okay.
They have like a whole line of pencils, and I like the really fine one. That's like I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a really, really fine tip, and it like is adjustable.
So you can make little lines. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Like little hairs.
Yeah, and I think they have a couple of different shades for blondes. So they have like a blonde and a taupe.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Do you have something in your bag of tricks that somebody would never even think of, like that you use on a face? Like maybe you use blush on the lips, or maybe you use, I don't know.
You can use lipstick for blush.
Right. I've done that in a pinch.
Absolutely. Even lip gloss for a little,
Well, do you have
really
like a trick, like maybe your finishing touch? Like, what's your finishing touch to make it just like perfect?
I don't, it's not. A friend of mine said this one time, and I love it. She said, "I just keep painting until she shows up." The philosophy, like you kind of dash around a face, and maybe she needs a little more blush now, or she needs a little more lipstick, or needs a little whatever. It's kind of once you get it all balanced and it's all there, then it's done.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you just recently worked with Pat Benatar.
I did. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Isn't she
Was it
lovely?
for a show, or was it for her concert, or was it for a TV, something on TV?
She was gonna be performing on the James Corden show, the Late Night with James Corden,
Okay.
her and her husband. And her regular makeup artist, Glenn Allen, who's a friend of mine, wasn't available, and so he called me and said, "Do you want to do it?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh my gosh.
I have a story for you.
Yeah.
When I first met Pat, this was years ago. I don't know if you were with me, Laura. It was like an 80s night at a big concert venue down here, and you had to dress up. So I had big platform shoes on and bell-bottom corduroys and everything. I mean, I looked the part of what you were supposed to look like. And I was getting to meet Pat Benatar, who I had worshipped since I was a kid, and Terry Nunn of Berlin.
Me too.
And I walked up to Pat Benatar so full of confidence. Her husband, Spider, was right next to her. And I tripped and fell on my platforms and did a face plant right in front of her. And they were so gracious. And I refused to get up because I was so horrified that I did my pleasantries with them, and I ran off and ran by accident into the women's bathroom instead of the men's.
Oh God.
It was.
And
just
she talked to you after that?
Yeah, she did. She was lovely. But yes, they were so gracious and so lovely.
Yeah, I was going to say. She was everything you'd want her to be. She was absolutely
so good,
cool and beautiful and lovely, and just it was wonderful.
Yeah,
it was a wonderful experience.
David, is there anything that you want to promote or shout out or anything while you are on the podcast? Like, are you writing a book or anything?
No, I'm not. No,
you should.
No, I should.
Yeah,
I would love to. Yeah, I really would. That's always been kind of a dream of mine.
God, I mean, you are amazing at what you do.
Can people hire you?
Yeah.
Are you unhireable because you're too? Well, I mean, like somebody like me. Yes.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like maybe somebody really wants a Hollywood makeup artist to do their wedding makeup? I mean, do you still do that kind of thing, or are you beyond that?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't do like civilian weddings anymore.
Even if they said we will give you a certain amount of money, money is no object. Will you do my wedding?
Money's no object, then yes.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right. Good.
I'm in. But it would take a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
I mean, that's where I started. I started in salons. You know, that was my first thing, and did tons of weddings and all that. And I don't know. It doesn't.
What was your first paying Hollywood gig? Do you remember that? Your first like superstar. Who was it?
I think the first. I'm almost positive. My first actress was Kathy Najimy.
Oh, she's really cool. She seems really cool.
Yeah, I did. She. It was by fluke. I was kicking around Hollywood, and I think I was working in a salon at the time, and I met her assistant at a party, and we hit it off and had a great time and just laughed all night, and I didn't really think anything of it. And he called me a couple of days later and said, you said you were a makeup artist. I said, yeah. And he said, well, Kathy needs a makeup artist to do her for this stage show. It was called Kathy and Mo, The Dark Side. And it was a pretty big deal.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. And it was the Kathy and Mo show.
Yeah.
Mo Gaffney.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And so I did that with her. And so she was my first celebrity. And then, I literally, when I came to Hollywood, I had a Ziploc bag full of quarters, and I slept on my best friend's floor.
Oh my gosh, I love hearing stories like this.
I knew, because the couch was taken. There's like 5 of us.
Wow.
in this apartment. And somebody else was sleeping on the couch, so I slept on the floor. And so I knew no one. My family's not from Hollywood, nothing. And so I started, doing student films and working with, $50 headshot photographers and, anything and everything. And
would that be your advice to people who are maybe in beauty school right now and wanting to do what you do, to do all those things?
Yeah, it's so different now. I mean, it's such a different world.
Mm.
I'm having the career that I planned for, which includes all the things that I get to do. But now there's so many different arenas, especially social media and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a kid with a camera and a light in their bedroom can become a media star now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, not to say there's some really talented people out there, and it's just a totally different world,
Yeah, it really has opened up the doors for sure.
Yeah. So, but definitely, you do whatever you can do, and if you keep going, it starts to rise a little bit and a little bit, you're on an upward trajectory instead of, going from zero to hero. It just doesn't usually work that way.
Well, and I don't know this with your career path, but I'm assuming, which I probably shouldn't do, that a lot of this was word of mouth. Like somebody said, hey, this guy David's awesome. You should try him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that, you create allies with other makeup artists, hairdressers, actors, there's a bunch of people that will do that, showrunners, all that, you just create sort of a circle of contacts.
A network. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you must be a really great person, because it sounds like a lot of people think you're pretty good and cool. Because you've got a really good clientele and you've done some really cool things.
Yeah.
I do. I'm very happy with how things have panned out for me. So.
And your website is great.
What's his website?
It's daviddeleonmakeup.com, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And there's photographs of his work. And
we'll put that on our little link tree thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
We'll do that.
And talk about the film. I just watched the trailer today, 80 for Brady, and it looks. When does it come out? Do you know?
February, the first week in February.
Where?
Yeah. Movies, theater.
Oh, oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
They tested it. They did it with a few testings with test audiences, and it tested through the roof.
Oh,
God,
that is great news.
And I'm so excited that these actresses are getting these roles. I mean, I loved Grace and Frankie just to hear them deliver some of the lines that they did.
Oh, yeah.
And to all these women that, for years, comedians would make fun of it, and they would say, these women that are going for 40 have to start auditioning when they're 20,
right.
Because of this ageism in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the fact that these women are just knocking it out of the park, and they're not afraid to be sexy, and they're not afraid to be a little bit raunchy or
when you
That's
work.
what I love.
Wait, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to, go ahead. Answer that.
That's what I love about right now, because there's so many opportunities for women of all ages, to actually tell some real stories. They're not just the crazy old lady with the cane or it's like there's richer stories to be told. And people, older people watch TV and watch movies. They want to see themselves, reflected. Everybody does, in some way. So I think it's been really great the last few years. Especially television. I think there's a lot of great roles for women on television.
I do too. I agree with you.
When you work on a movie, you may not want to answer this, but I'm just curious. Do you get paid flat amount, or do you get paid and then you get, like, if the movie does really well, then you do a little better? You know what I mean?
Now, I wish you were a producer, because that's how it would be really nice if it worked that way.
I know.
We are paid hourly.
What?
We are on an hourly salary, and then we go into overtime after 8 hours, and then double time after 12 hours. So, the normal work day on a movie is about 12 hours, can be 14, can be 16.
That adds up.
Yeah.
It adds up. Yeah, it can be good. But you're working for that money.
For sure.
Are you part of a union?
Yes.
And is that a SAG-AFTRA, or is it a different one?
It's IATSE Local 706. So IATSE are the crew members, basically.
Oh, okay.
The costume, all that. We would be under that. And there's separate locals within that umbrella.
Cool. Wow. Well, it was awesome talking to you, David. Thank you.
You too.
I'm excited to watch the movie. I'm excited to see Grace and Frankie now that I know you. And
wait, have you never watched Grace and Frankie?
I have. I watched the early one. I watched the very first season.
It's so good.
But I haven't watched it the latest ones.
Oh, I have watched it, the entire series, probably 3 times.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that Jane and Lily are back together for this movie. I love them together so much.
There's more. We did another movie called Moving On, which is a smaller dramedy with Lily and Jane and Malcolm McDowell and Richard Roundtree.
Oh my God.
And we just got back about a month and a half ago from Italy. We shot the sequel to the book club.
That must have been awesome. In Italy, are you kidding?
That was my dream job.
I bet.
Oh my God.
I can tell you that I had my dream job.
Did you?
That's awesome.
Have you seen the book club?
No.
We're watching it.
Okay.
It's so good.
Oh, you'll love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one's even better.
My God.
Better. It is so funny. It is so great. It's really, really, really fun. So,
I am so excited, and I'm so excited for you. You're a delight to talk to, and you're so nice. And thank you for being on the show.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
And happy holidays. It's officially time for us to say that.
Oh God.
I put up my tree.
You did. Good for you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I know this is probably a stretch, but could you just paint my face green, and I'll just be a Grinch all December?
Stop. Stop. All right. Bye, David.
Okay. Bye.
David.
you.
Thank you so much.
He's cool.
Bye. Isn't he awesome?
Yeah. That's so neat that you are just friends with him on
Yeah. And I
Facebook.
called him up and said, hey,
How did you find him?
I don't know how I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Are you stalking people again?
Probably. You know,
Here, let me get back on
with
Instagram Live.
with my one response text messages.
Oh, I know. You need to fix that. That is not okay. Okay, hold
I have a
on.
hard time believing you can maintain a purely online relationship with those types of texts.
No, I know. I've thought many times that he was mad at me. From his, yeah.
Marla will ask me if I'm mad at her.
Yeah, I'm sure
because
we've
she'll
talked
say
about
things
this
and I'll go,
before.
okay, and she'll say, "Are you mad at me?"
I just love that you connect with someone on Facebook and you probably send hey and then just okay and then they're like, I like this guy. I'm gonna keep in touch with him.
Yeah, well, when he used to send me emails, he writes out great emails. It's just texting, he's a jerk. He's a total jerk.
It's not a jerk. He's just kind of bland.
No, he's a jerk.
Did you just call me a jerk?
Yes. You know that. You know how I feel about this.
Stop being a jerk.
You know how I feel about this. Here, I'm going back live on Instagram. So you can do your little daily dirt.
My little daily dirt.
Yes. This shirt is not staying closed.
It's really not.
It's really not.
It's exposing your kibbles and bits.
I had to put an earring in here to hold it together.
Good grief, Kane.
I know. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's time for daily dirt.
Yep.
That's really low. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, now it's a party in here.
There's supposed to be a backdrop for Eric to talk
No,
over.
I know.
Oh,
but
see?
And then he just sat there.
I just wanted to hear it. I just wanted to hear it.
I was listening. I was getting into the groove.
I know, me too.
I was shaking my booty.
Me too.
So, Irene Cara, remember her from Flashdance and Fame?
Yes.
She died.
Oh, no.
Yesterday at 63.
Why? Do we know?
No, not yet. She
Uh-oh.
died at home. But she was 63. How young.
That's terrible.
I know, but she sang the theme from Flashdance and she was in Fame and sang the theme song. She was actually in several movies and TV shows. I think she stopped her career around 2004. But anyway, that was sad. Erica Jane, accused of 750,000 earrings mix-up, as attorney alleges she gave Tom's bankruptcy trustee a different pair.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, these were only worth 250,000 that she gave. That's what they were appraised for. So now there's a bunch of drama about that.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
I don't trust her.
Have you heard all that? I can't talk about Kanye anymore because it's just getting too weird and too political.
No, I need to hear
so-
my Kanye fill. I don't know anything. So what happened?
Well, apparently he showed up for a meeting with Donald Trump with two other people that he didn't know, and he was mad about it. And now he's saying that Kanye is a psychopath and
Donald Trump.
has mental issues. And I was like,
no.
hi, pot, it's
It
kettle.
was
But
Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes, who are both very polarizing figures that
Yeah.
no one really associates with. And Trump was like, I have he basically said that they showed up unexpected, and Trump had probably no clue who they were, which I actually tend to believe. So I don't think he has the
I
finger
don't
on
think-
the pulse. I think he actually may be.
I
in the
think you're
truth
right.
there.
Yeah.
And Kanye is like full blown anti-Semitic now. So
yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
You can't really go back after that.
oh
Nope.
no. But
No.
I think financially he'll survive this too because his music won't die.
oh, God.
Is he coming out with new stuff?
I'm sure he always is, but I feel like he's probably almost uncancelable too.
Oh, God, it's so ridiculous. I can't even deal with it. Anyway, Kim Kardashian and Bella Hadid are both in hot water because they're big fans of the fashion line Balenciaga.
Okay.
For those of you that haven't seen the new ad campaign,
What is it?
It's something else.
It's in poor taste.
It's in.
What is it?
It's little kids, maybe 5 years old, with bondage teddy bears that are in bondage gear, and then they're laying on a couch with kind of their butts up in the air, and they're by a coffee table that has wine glasses and alcohol.
5-year-old kids?
Oh yeah, it's in the poorest taste. So now
who thought that was okay? Yeah. How did that get past anybody else?
Well, the name blame game in this situation is hilarious because Balenciaga is saying we didn't know anything about it. Blame the production company. Blame the photographer. The photographer is saying no. You guys approved everything at Balenciaga, so it's your fault. Now there's lawsuits flying back and forth, and this poor Bella Hadid and Kim Kardashian, they're like, wait, we didn't shoot the campaign.
Right.
Like we're just victims of circumstance.
Didn't Kim say something like she was off of social media for a few days while she like figures out?
I think the controversy is they are very hesitant to cut ties with Balenciaga.
Yeah. Well, because they get a bunch of free clothes.
Right.
And they're on probably their ad campaigns as well. But I was so disturbed by the photo. I'll pull them up and show them to you.
They're terrible.
They're in such poor taste. Remember when Calvin Klein, this was years ago, did that ad campaign, and the shots were very grainy and the models were really young, and it was kind of positioned to look like a porn shoot with these really, really young kids, and his company almost, how he recovered from that, I will never know. But because it was so controversial.
Wow.
Like, guys that looked like kids had their underwear pulled down and like pubic hair was showing.
That's
and stuff.
not
and it was,
okay.
So it was really, really something.
I saw on Instagram just now who's catching heat is Jessie James Decker, because her 3 little kids, they were photographed in bathing suits, bikinis and stuff, and they all have these ripped 6-pack abs that look completely abnormal on a little kid. And obviously these kids work out till no end, and she's like, people are saying how weird it is and that it's not right for kids to look like that. And she's fighting back saying, no, how could you say that? These kids are healthy. We should be promoting health and this and that. So anyway.
Yeah, it's...
what are you pulling up?
I'm pulling up the Balenciaga ad. So it's... Now they're blurring out the kids' faces so you can't see
Oh, but the kids' faces were shown?
Yeah,
oh, God. A bondage teddy bear.
Yeah, and then they're like standing with their legs apart, and look at all the wine glasses and stuff on the...
Champagne glasses, too.
Yeah. So it's made to look very, very...
It was supposed to be funny? Was this supposed to be funny?
I'm not sure.
Wow.
It's not funny, though, at all.
No.
Any type of thing like this where you're sexualizing kids is...
horrible.
It's awful. And I don't know how somebody thought that this was okay.
Right.
At all. Like there's not enough stuff going on in the world that
leave kids alone.
A fashion house has to do this.
Right.
So it what a joke.
Are you done?
Yeah, not a whole lot was going on.
Okay. Well.
Oh, but
what?
Guess what I watched the other night?
Was it scary?
No.
By the way, I saw that yell or run, sweetheart, run.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was
Wasn't
really
it good?
interesting. Anyway, continue. What did you see?
Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh, the one with Florence Pugh and Harry Styles, directed by Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
And?
It was actually not bad.
Really? Mm-hmm. What were the sex scenes like?
Did you watch it?
I watched a little bit of it, and I found it to be very boring.
Oh.
It starts out a little slow.
The story was bad.
And it gets better. The sex scene was nothing. Like, they made such a big deal.
They did. They make
about
a huge deal about the sex.
And he just has a little snack.
Okay.
Just a little snack. But it wasn't. And I mean, God, you would have thought it was NC-17.
And it was
porno. No,
it was. The marketing was terrible, but I thought it was really well directed.
It was very well shot, very well directed.
I thought the longer it went on, the worse it got. I thought the story just kind of fell apart. I was like, ugh.
I didn't hate it.
Okay.
So
that's a glowing review.
Did you watch White Lotus?
Yeah.
last night?
Okay, wait. I was back a couple
my
episodes.
God.
Get this. My son had a party, a White Lotus party. He made like dinner and stuff for another couple, and they had a watching party. That's how like great this show is. People are having
God.
watching parties. But I think I'm behind one episode.
Oh, wait. Okay.
So the boy, Albie starts hooking up with the Italian hooker
Prostitute.
girl.
Yes.
And that's where I left off.
Okay. So you're one
I'm
episode
one
behind.
behind,
So
yeah.
episode 5 was last
And they
night.
met all those gay guys.
Yes.
Your friend Jennifer Coolidge.
Yes.
They meet, and then they are supposed to go to Palermo or somewhere.
Yes.
Okay.
All.
Oh, I can't even wait.
So
I love this show.
Cannot believe
It's so awkward.
when it ended last night and it said the final 2 episodes airing.
Oh, bummer.
And I thought, wait a minute, what? Because there is so much
be
going
resolved.
on in episode 5 that I don't know how they're going to resolve it in two more
Oh, boy.
episodes.
They probably aren't.
I thought there were 12 episodes, not 7. So I don't know how.
That is the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
It is. It is beautiful. And you know what? Who's your favorite character right now?
I love Aubrey Plaza.
I do too.
She's the most awkward, and I love it.
Just
Harper. Her name's Harper on the
yes,
show.
just wait until.
I also like the guy who's kind of douchey.
Oh, I don't at all.
Oh, he's just kind of like, yeah. You know,
Oh, he's
come on,
so
buddy.
gross.
Hey, buddy.
He plays it so
He
good.
He does so well.
Theo James. I love Audrey Plaza, and talk about being she kicks it up into high gear in episode 5.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love her. I love Jennifer Coolidge, and I love the 2 prostitutes.
I love those prostitutes.
And I love the grandpa.
I know. And I love Albie.
I do. I like
my
Albie.
God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there's so many. I just don't know how they're going to wrap this in a bow with 2 more episodes left. I have no idea how they're going to do it.
By the way, the tell-all is on tonight, the 90-Day Fiancé tell-all, and I'm missing that. And by the way, I'm going out to dinner with a 90-Day Fiancé star this week.
Oh.
And I'm not going to tell you who, because I can't.
And that was going to be my follow-up question. Who?
I know, I can't.
Oh, I'm not
You
going.
can't or won't?
No, me and Jody. Oh, I just did put
Fine.
water up my nose.
Fine. You
Eric-
2 go.
Eric,
Have a
you
great
and I-
time.
you and
I
I
hope all
will-
3 of you will be very happy together.
We are the fans. You guys aren't the fans.
You and I will go get a table right next
Yeah,
to him and
Brian-
be obnoxiously loud.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
let's do it. Where are you guys going?
I'm not telling you.
Come on.
No.
What
Hey,
day?
Fine, we'll follow you. It's fine.
What day?
Yeah, what day?
Thursday,
Thursday.
What time?
Okay. What?
6:30.
6:30.
Then we'll meet you here and we'll follow you there.
Yeah. We'll meet you right here.
Oh, God. I was like, there's no way they'll
Yep.
be. No.
We're inviting ourselves, and we
Oh,
are.
my God, stop.
We are going to be the
God, I'm looking forward to dinner.
4th and 5th wheel.
It's a cool place. I'm excited.
We're going to
what's
sit
the
next
name?
to you guys.
No.
Come on.
No.
Give me a hint.
I
Sounds
can't.
like. Sounds like.
No, I'm not going there. Don't make me. You know
Tell me
I
after
would.
the show.
I will.
Cheesecake Factory.
I will. I
Tell
will
me after
you.
the show.
I will tell you.
Ponzi's.
No, I'm not telling you.
Come on.
No, I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
Okay.
And Brian, we're going.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that.
I'm free Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, make sure you watch our episode Thursday, because we're going to be telling who won the catchphrase contest.
Mm-hmm.
Right before we all go out to dinner.
That's right. Yes, Brian. I'll drive.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. With that, love your podcast.
Where are you going?
I'm not telling you. Please stop it.
Come on.
Come on. It's late.
I'm
later.
starting to get upset.
Don't get upset. I know you're upset because I didn't invite you, but you're not a 90-Day Fiancé fan, so why
but
would you even care?
Brian and I eat.
Why would you even care?
Brian and I eat.
We're going to dinner with the person that wins the catchphrase contest. So
Eric, let's call
simmer
up
down.
some of your celebrity friends.
Yeah.
And we'll
Let's
get
simmer
as
down.
many
Yeah,
as
you know
possible.
what? Yeah, maybe Brian and I will be at the table next to you with Sharon Stone and.
Holy,
Mike.
holy crap. That'd
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll outshine your little 90-day
That's
fiancé
right.
stuff.
Stop.
That's right. And we'll just act like we don't even know who any of you are.
Oh, Lord.
Fine.
I'll be all,
Fine.
who are you?
Fine. You guys can suck it. Just log out already, okay?
I love you.
I love you too.
You
but
look
God,
radiant and youthful
Stop.
and hot.
Thanks. That's a lie.
welcome.
You're lying right now.
No, I'm not.
Just log out.
I really like the little double C's between your
I know.
nuggets.
I had to use an earring to close this damn shirt down. It keeps opening up.
Well, I could see why the pressure.
Oh my gosh! Just please, I need to change.
It's an order of
please,
magnitude.
I need to
Seriously.
change.
Oh, you do. I
Yes.
do too. You should see the shirt that I'm changing into.
I'm excited. Oh gosh.
Oh, Brian, you are gonna
Have you seen
love it. No, he is
Oh,
not.
boy.
It's a surprise.
Oh,
And
for
you're-
December 1st,
Yes.
our big December 1st
Oh
show.
shoot, this is probably not an appropriate shirt to wear for.
Oh gosh, don't
show.
worry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna wear it.
And you're just gonna log out.
Love your podcast.
I love you, my sweet, sweet babies. Bye.